Hi everyone. I want to share story time of my high school years and autism. I remember when I was a freshman and sophomore year, I used to go to Buckeye Union High School. I tried my best. It wasn't perfect. I survived. Then in my junior and senior year of high school, even though I didn't had enough credits to graduate class of 2012, I did my senior year twice. I did really well in school back then. Sometimes I just need a little bit of help. I'm just saying, like, let's say there doesn't matter if there's a high school male or female that's on the autism spectrum. Some of them are really good at being in mainstream classes, and some of them do better in special ed. Each students are different no matter what. When I transitioned to mainstream before, I got IEP. That means IEP, it's wants to make sure like how well you're doing. Doesn't matter if you're a good student, bad student, all the teachers and staff wants to talk to you about something, even though you're on the spectrum. And I had IEP before, and the other half I had fun. What was your experience when you were a high school student? I remember this is another true story about my life. Before, I was really good at cooking. I had culinary class with Chef Dakota before. She was super cool. I got to learn how to cook for my first time. Now, when I got older, I became really good at cooking different things. I remember another thing. I wanted to look for a club after school. I just couldn't find the right fit back then. I remember I did stage crew before. That was probably in middle school. And I watched the football games. My friendly advice, let's say, doesn't matter if your son or daughter is transitioning to mainstream, make sure they have an IEP system. So just make sure like how their progress is. And I remember another fun thing in my senior year, I watched The Sandlot in Mr. Diller's class. Then later of class of 2013, I was only 19 years old. I got to finally graduate, and my classmates and teachers were brilliant. That's all I want to share. And before I go, here's another funny story. When I took like general math before, my teacher, Mr. Benson, called his students knuckleheads. I'm not making this up, that's actually a real story about my life. Again, that's all I want to share. Bye, everyone.